Problem number 29, Wastewater Collection Math, SewerGeek.com book. A 4160 volt AC motor draws 10 amps. What is the horsepower output of the motor if the pump efficiency is 90% and the power factor is 0.88? First thing we're going to do, we'll draw the pump and motor just so we put the numbers in the right place. We've got 4160 volts at 10 amps going in. I've got a pump efficiency of 0.90, 90%, and the power factor of the motor is 0.88. So we need a couple of things. We see our answers are going to be in horsepower, so we have a horsepower conversion. 1 horsepower equals 746 watts. We don't have watts, but we have volts and amps, so we're going to use this formula. Equals watts is volts times amps. So we're going to go and take the 4160 volts and we'll put it down here. 10 amps down here, and 4160 times 10 is going to equal 41,600 watts. So if each watt is 746, if each watt is 746 watts per horsepower, we will go 4160 divided by 746 watts per horsepower. And we will get something in the 50s, I think. Let's see. 41600 divided by 746. Okay. 55.76 horsepower. That horsepower is right here. That comes from the input horsepower, because we got it from 4160 times 10 amps. So that's where that came from. But next thing we're going to look for is the brake horsepower. And that's going to be more than 55.76 because, or less, because you only get 88% out. So I'm going to go times 0.88. It's going to give me 49.07, 49 horsepower. The question is, what is the horsepower output of the motor? So that's what they want, is the output of the motor. So we're done, because that is the output of the motor. That's also known as brake horsepower. It's 49 horsepower, and it's going to be A. You want to keep an eye on the wordings of these problems, because naturally you want to keep going and go 49 times 0.9. That's going to give you 44 horsepower. Water horsepower. However, that's not what they want, and they might have that 44 horsepower in here for you to pick. I didn't put it in there, but usually I do.